couple bloods, but I know a lot of crips.
Yo guys, yes, this is the Proclaimers. Welcome back to the Proclaimers.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
But obviously YBK.
Yes, sir.
Guys,
Young Black King.
Man.
Nah, bro.
And the rest.
And the rest.
Anyway, we're back. But no, this time we're back. For real. Like for real.
I promise.
You know, but that's it. How's everybody doing?
Good, man. It's good to be recording this. When was the last time we recorded? Like 3 years ago?
I think
No,
2 years.
I think
No.
it was 3 years.
Do you know what we did? We recorded 3 videos 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But the last time we were actually consistent, I don't even know when that is. Probably like
Crazy.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
We thank God for change still.
You know,
Come on.
when was COVID? 2019.
2020.
2019, that was the last time.
No, COVID 2020.
Yeah, so that was the last time we were. 4 years.
Crazy, yeah.
4.5 years. Even.
But we're back now. You guys have seen the banger videos. We don't even know which one you've seen, but like,
Yeah.
you've seen the banger videos anyway.
Yeah.
You don't even know which one they have seen, but hopefully you have seen videos.
We know which at least one that they should have seen.
Nah.
At least one that they should have seen.
27th of October.
You should have 7th of October. You did not see a specific video. Blame this guy to
If
blame.
it's late, Toby, if it's late.
Late. 7th.
Yeah, no
Remember
pressure,
that day.
guys. Listen, pressure makes diamonds. Don't worry.
Yeah, man, that's okay. Podcast sometimes it could be boring, or us just talking about how we're back, so we don't want to do it the normal way. So I have a few questions just to make it juicy. You guys haven't seen us for 2 years. You've seen the banger videos we've dropped. Get to know us again. Get to see what's been going on this last 2 years. So I'm a bit dyslexic, so I'm fighting for you dyslexic people out there. Put your name in the comments still. So as I read and I say, you know. Okay, first question. Hey, I've started. What's one unexpected thing that has happened to you recently in the last 2 years that you thought would never happen to you? Thought you'd experience something you didn't think you would experience. So I'm gonna go for my guy B Coat first. Still,
Let's go.
the last 2 years. Obviously, you guys haven't seen us for 2 years, so
Yeah. This was recently. This March, end of March. I was actually in a car accident, so yeah, I didn't expect that, to be honest, because obviously I was driving in the nighttime and it was an oncoming car trying to make a right turn. And he didn't yield, you know. The light for him was green.
oh, like you say you didn't expect it. I expected it.
Me
This
too,
guy,
bro.
I expected
When
it.
you can't drive, why would you crush?
Wait. Anyways, don't mind these guys. I can drive. I'm the best driver out of all these guys.
Put in the scores from go-karting.
Hey, that's not real driving. Don't
Go karting is a good test. Go karting is a good test. Go karting is a good test.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm still alive, you know.
Thank God, for real.
My bro here
Come
came to
on.
watch me, you know.
Come on.
Yeah, but okay, but so he was the first one you call. Is that what you're saying? So there's a problem. He's the first.
No. He was the nearest one.
I was
so,
around you. Then you
Yeah,
have to be there for
No, but
Yeah, you have to be there.
okay. Let's say we're all in distance. Who's the first person you would call here?
this.
To be fair, you called me that day, but I just wasn't around.
You weren't the first.
I walked.
You weren't the first. Don't think you were the first because of that, bro.
Okay.
Who would you call first? You.
Okay.
Yeah,
You call all the same distance. We get there at the same time.
Obviously,
You know, you called me.
No, let him answer.
No.
Let
No,
him
but I'm just
answer.
saying, you called
Okay,
me
let me-
before you called cancel.
wait.
Let him
Wait.
answer.
Okay, so I'm gonna cross out Toby first, obviously.
Can't try.
All at the same time. No,
Toby's past his time. Wait, by the time this comes out, Toby's driving.
Toby's past his test.
I just have a car.
no, but like no, everybody can get there. At the
Everybody
same
can
time,
get there
same time.
Okay, so I would say Michael because obviously he's.
My brother. Come on.
I would like
The
have
only
the same
reason why I'm
answer.
saying that is because you know he's a rule breaker.'s gonna break every single road rule. You know.
So
He's
you
gonna make.
call the one that's closest to Satan to us.
Drive, man. I don't know about that one. I
Who's
don't know
the rule
about
breaker? Satan. Who's closer?
I don't know
That's
about
what you're
that
trying to
one,
say. Not me. But anyway,
I wouldn't say there's one thing that's happened that I didn't expect, but I'd say the journey, like how good it's been up until now. Like I obviously expected to, we all graduated college, shout out to all the boys. But yeah, I always expected to graduate college, get a job, you know, like the whole, the usual stuff. But it's like, the journey and the experience to being where you're here today. I don't know, like I've always expected to happen, but when it's actually happening now, we're like, wow.
Exactly.
You know, you're very thankful for all the experiences you got.
Yeah.
Obviously, thank God your relationship with God the whole way through has obviously aided you to be where you are today. So there's not one specific thing I'll say that's like, oh, that's like a, you know, a moment I didn't expect. But the whole journey, man, I'm just so thankful to God. Yeah,
That's it.
That's me.
That's it. Josh, do you have one?
Yeah, so I was also in a car accident, but I'm not gonna talk about that because it was minor. But I didn't. Big already took that shot from me. But for the last 2 years since graduating, I have been running a startup with a
Resistance.
it's not all but glamorous though, because for the first year, like, we didn't really know what we were doing, and it was only after like doing this stuff for like a year that we decided to really like lock in, and it's actually been hard. Like, it's been very difficult, but I think like the mental rewards from it have started to show now. So it's so crazy because we're talking about this 2 years on, and it's almost been like the 2 year anniversary. Like October was when we kind of started, and it's only like now that things are starting to make sense. And like, I just realized the power of compound interest and doing the same thing every day, just showing up. So, and I think one thing I'm also really grateful for, it's not that I didn't expect it, but the way in which our friendship has blossomed over the last, like, since graduating even, has been really good for me as a person. And there's been a lot of like personal growth, and we've got to like see each other in different lights through different experiences. So
I actually forgot to mention at the start where we're coming back at the place we started. We're actually in Angel Street here.
Shout out to the gang.
This is where we started our first video on the fourth floor.
Crucial member though, Remy, my guy.
Shout out to Remy was in the first video.
it was Remy,
He actually was,
You don't remember? We're gonna clip that out.
No, we're not clipping that out. He's watching right now.
Hi, Remy. Come on.
But yeah, we're back here. So yeah, but Frank, I have this one for you because I know you have. What's the most ridiculous thing that you've bought online recently, or that's been scammed from?
Oh no, it wasn't a scam, but guys, tell me why I bought white and yellow Harachis.
White and
Guys,
What year are we in?
Boys, I know where this
that's
is
what I'm
going.
saying.
This 2014.
White.
white and yellow.
Why?
I bought it like 2 months ago.
But why?
I don't know why. No, to be fair,
Wait, were they real Harachis?
I won't like they're fake.
Oh my!
I know I've never seen a white and yellow colorway.
They didn't have, you know the way
Nike
Harachi
makes that shit.
bro.
Wait, but
They did scam you.
What?
They did scam you though.
Yeah, but I got the shoe.
wait, can I ask, where did you buy this that you got a fake pair?
No, one of my friends sent me some kind of American
Link.
link. Yeah.
DHG.
Why am I clapping for him? Like me, I
No,
didn't
to be
get
fair,
scammed.
guys, I got the shoe, but like it's
fake.
fake. Do you know what I mean?
And how
Like,
did you know it's fake?
because you know the way on like when you know guys, you know the way like for any of you that have owned a pair of Harachis, you know the way it's supposed to say Nike at the back, you know, at the strap.
Yeah.
It didn't say anything, bro.
So it's a
So guys, yeah.
Guys,
So now just know, if you ever see him wearing those pair of shoes.
Oh no, it's in the bin. It's in the bin, guys. So
You can just wear it to gym. Like,
no,
you know?
it's
that's
in the
true.
bin.
Gym shoes, I would
It's in
like.
the bin, guys. So
You're on TikTok.
yeah.
Right, then you bought these ones.
Don't
Don't
trust it.
70s. Come on.
270s.
But yeah, it's been 2 years, so a lot has happened in these 2 years in this world. So there's been a lot of things. So our next question is unpopular opinions in the last 2 years. We have been gone. We haven't been talking. Now we're here to talk.
I had to talk, man.
So Kamzi,
Unpopular opinions.
yeah,
I feel like, is this unpopular? Yeah, it's unpopular.
go ahead.
I feel like my opinion, is as a man, you know, when you start a sentence like that, you already know it's gonna be crazy. As a man, I feel like, our value as men is actually inherently tied to our status and competence.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Status or finance.
No, not monetary status, just communal status, like how we.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
Sorry, say that again.
I think what Cam's trying to get at is the whole kind of like self-love kind of era that we're like you don't
Be
have
kind to yourself. Be nice to
Be
yourself.
kind to yourself.
I'm
be nice,
more
bro.
of a school of thought of be mean to yourself, be harsh on
Well,
yourself.
I think it's an interesting thing.
That's for you, though.
No.
I
Yeah, for
think
your-
it
on
depends.
yourself.
No, but that's for you.
They definitely.
It doesn't work for everybody.
No,
like
but I
that.
think
Yeah,
there has
exactly.
to be balance though, because one thing Kamzi's getting at that's true is that as men, just as people in general, like, and especially it's really interesting because we're in our 20s or we're in our early 20s, and when it comes to achieving things, because we're gonna live life until at least 100 years old, you know, because of modern medicine, right? And
No,
the
shit,
Lord,
fuck.
and the Lord, sorry, of course, but because we're gonna live to 100, like we've only really lived 1/5 of our lives,
Yeah.
so it's like you can't like. In your 20s, you really can't, because we have more time than we have other things. You can't really have the whole kind of like self-love, like, oh, I'm okay the way I am, because you don't have to be okay the way you are. And I think you can actually strive towards achieving things as well. I think another thing a lot of people do, and I think I've realized it too, is that like there's this whole emphasis on being happy. You don't actually have to be happy as long as you're not like upset and sad. You don't actually have to be happy with.
I don't agree with that.
No, but you don't have to be like extremely happy about
okay, no,
putting
that's-
in work towards things. Like you don't have to be happy.
Okay,
It can be hard. The gym is hard.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
like these things are actually like difficult. But I think, and you don't even have to have fun doing it.
Yeah.
You can just do it because you have to do it. You know.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring it back to what Kamji said about value.
Yeah.
Of course, say for example, if I'm perceiving you from what I classify as valuable. So say for example, if I'm a person that do subscribe to your opinion, I would subscribe to like your more higher valuable person than person A. Whereas another person that has different views would oppose. Just because I agree that you are someone of value because of that reason doesn't mean that that's the right.
No, but yeah, my point is that's
Perception.
the right perception. That's the right perception. That's what I.
But that's his unpopular
Yeah, that's why
opinion.
it's
That is the
as
right
in,
perception.
exactly.
So your unpopular opinion. Oh, okay.
So
that's
basically, I'm against that other opinion that's like, oh, what's it called? Just because he's achieved this, that doesn't make him of more value. I believe that does make that person of more value.
No,
like
yeah.
not okay. I can't.
No,
say,
yeah,
I can't say
be careful.
objectively.
Why
I
you-
can't
why
say
you on that
objectively.
one? Why you on
But I
that?
feel like if a person, has put a lot of work into themselves, has achieved great things, that does make them a more valuable person. Do you know?
Well, I think there's also limits to that because it's okay. Say for example, right now, right, you can't compare yourself in your space with someone else in a different space, right?
Doesn't matter, I don't think.
So you could okay. I'll put someone in a wheelchair.
Okay.
If you say okay, now I'm just an example. If you say I've done 50,000 steps today, so I have someone of value, and someone in a wheelchair has only done what? Maybe 50,000 steps, like what? 50 kilometers, and someone in a wheelchair has done what? 2.5 kilometers. Are you gonna say you're a person of value because you've done more? That's subjective. Because technically he might have actually worked harder to get those 2.5 kilometers in than you have with that 50 kilometers. So I'm saying it's all about perspective, and it's just because I view you as someone of value doesn't mean everybody else should, and also doesn't mean that's society's definition of value, if that makes sense.
What do you think?
So like to be honest again, like I'd almost like compare this idea and your argument, Mike, with the beauty standard. Yeah. And the reason I say that is because again,
I'm about to touch
wait,
those.
Got the camera.
You flow.
You speak for yourself, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
My youth.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so obviously again, like if you hear everything that Hamza just said, yeah, we're talking about like this is your value, this is your perception, like, and these are things that does make you valuable. Now, of course, Mike, your argument is fair enough, and it's very valid as well, and it's true. Of course, like it's perception, it's perspective, and everything. I would still argue that the general like majority of people, like society, basically, what they classify as like successful or valuable on paper, would group a lot of like personalized things into that basically. Same way, if you actually, and this is how things actually work. Yeah, even though we like to have these discussions and everything, if you were to actually do a study, like behind closed doors, people just went into a room or something, and they were to take like who's valuable, who's not valuable, or who's more valuable actually. So like it's not even like who's not valuable, it's who is more valuable, and who would you go for, who would you perceive as, yeah, put this person in this position. They will always go with person A majority of the time, basically. Same way again with with the whole idea of like what's called attractiveness and looks and everything. Yes, I know it's controversial. Someone is perspective and is this in this way, and this person like puts in more time. But again, the general public will still say this person just by genetics, just by this and everything is more is looks better. Especially if that person, like, let's say this person takes care of their health and they're doing all this and everything, and this person might be doing the same thing but just doesn't achieve the same. They will still say, listen, this is what we classify as, and it's just that's just how it is. It's again, it's unpopular, but
I think as well, one thing that's interesting also, if we bring it back to the whole thing of like, if you can visibly see, everybody's a product of the effort they've put into something. If you can see that somebody's putting a lot of effort into something, you're inherently more valuable than somebody who hasn't. Especially when we look at context. Like, let's say we can actually actively compare things.
Yeah.
I can say that somebody in the same field as me that's putting more work than me. Let's say like sales or something. I only do like 10 calls a day. This person does 1,000 calls a day. Like, that person is more valuable than me based off of input. You know what I mean? Not as a person, no, because we all have inherent value because we're all created in the image of God. But within context, I think it's possible because of input.
I disagree with that.
No, I agree with
For
that.
what reason?
The reason I agree, but that's in work context, not society context. So in the work, but let me tell you, somebody works at a retail job and does extra hours, blah, 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 does all that. Somebody now is a manager of Google and does barely anything. He has more value than that person. You do more work than him. But that's what I think. Status is what makes your value in this. Like, if we're looking at society wise, I think people look at status.
Are you saying the person that worked overtime in McDonald's or whatever has put in more work than the person?
They might have more value, but the world, the society, no,
don't just become a manager at Google.
When you compare, wait, can we? Oh, let's bring it back. When you compare, like, there's certain people that can't get any other job other than that McDonald's. So it's like, yeah, you've worked, like, people have worked hard for years and years and years. Went to college for 4 years and they've had that job for 20 years. Someone could have been in McDonald's for 4 years. They've obviously worked harder, in my opinion, because they're working longer shifts. They're working harder work.
I don't think that's.
I wouldn't say they are, but it's a possibility they can.
It's a possibility.
I wouldn't say that's what I'm saying. But it's
by and large, it's most
no,
likely.
I don't think so.
Definitely put more physical.
Exactly. Are we talking? I'm not talking physical.
No, we're talking about what was
flipping those grills, man.
Status, and that's what I'm saying. Like, for instance, somebody can be more privileged than somebody else. So you could easily get to that Google while somebody else cannot. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have. But I think this society.
Would you say that that's like, because the exception doesn't make the rule? Would you say most people, like, now, if you went and interviewed 50 managers at Google, would you say the majority of them would be there by merit or by who they know?
Most likely,
it's a combination of
most
both.
likely,
most likely,
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah,
but I think, like, for certain roles, like, you only get there because of who you know. Like,
that's true for sure. Yeah, that's true.
But what I'm kind of saying more is, like, for what the world sees things as society, I would say finance is the number one thing. If you have more money, you are more valuable than the other person. That's why. I want to go there. That's why governments won't do stuff in certain areas, because they have a higher status. So they see them. Government will see them as more value. Oh, if we come here because you have value, you get us in trouble. But they will go to other areas and do stuff because was it? You guys won't do anything. So that's why I said is your financial status for this world. For what I think is very different. What I think, but that's what if we're talking society.
Society.
Next thing is
This is him trying to read, by the way.
No, so I'm actually thinking which one to pick. Next thing, Josh, life hack that worked for you that is surprisingly easy or like silly or whatever.
Oh wait, I'm definitely gonna clip this one for TikTok, but like, so it's around money, right? I tend to pay things yearly because it's easier for me to manage my money that way. So like the gym, well, obviously I can't do it with Spotify, but another thing I do actually as well is that, like, I try and create like pools of money, like pockets on Revolut, where I can like throw in money and that'll be like Spotify pocket, credit pocket, things like that. So I tend to like do that because I think obviously as like an entrepreneur, like my cash flow isn't always like the same. So I try and like save as much money or put money towards things. Like if I want to go on a holiday, I'll put money towards it and put it into a pocket. That way, like it makes things a lot more flexible for me. And the reason this has been a life hack for me is because last year, like I had a lot of fines for a lot of things and I was not managing my money properly. But I had to start doing that. But this isn't financial advice. It just, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. But yeah, that's a life hack.
Okay, that's a good one.
Anybody else have a life hack?
I actually have one too.
Go ahead.
Like, I'm not a morning person. Like, especially even I'm starting this corporate thing. Like, I've been trying so much to like, just get to work on time. I'm just not really a morning person. What I realized is that if I set my alarm for 15 minutes earlier, it sounds crazy. I'm actually able to make my bus and everything, make the train, make the diary and everything. So, like, I don't know, it's a small thing, but literally just,
Do you actually wake up
yeah.
after that 15 minutes early?
Yeah. So like, I literally just start being like, again, I will still be up to the minute because sometimes I used to just miss the bus by 1 minute, if that makes sense. But now, just like literally by waking up 15 minutes early, just that 15 minutes, like I will still do my same workflow. I'm still in the flow, but like I just have that extra like 2-3 minutes to walk to the bus, and now I make it. So it's a small thing, but like, you know, just.
No, I actually do something not like kind of like that, but like the opposite as well. I set my alarm like way earlier than I actually need to wake up.
Oh yeah, I do that as well.
Yeah.
Then I snooze it.
Yeah.
hold on.
And it's like,
It's
but like, you
satisfying.
know, like, not, yeah, you get that satisfaction for snoozing it, but like, then when you eventually do wake up, you're already slightly awake. So it's easier to just get up, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you just hard put an alarm for the exact time you need to wake up, it's hard to go straight from sleep to awake. So if you put it a lot earlier, you snooze it, you're already kind of awake. Snooze it again, you're basically 90% awake already, do you know what I mean? So like,
So what time would you set your alarm?
I set
to?
my alarm for 6:10.
And then what time? So you'd wake up at
I end up waking up around 6:57.
My first alarm goes off exactly 45 minutes before when I need to wake up.
Yeah.
That makes sense actually. Like kind of like
And then it won't be just the one, it'll be like 5. So it'll be like
exactly, yeah.
6:15,
Yeah.
6:20, 6:20.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, same.
You guys need to increase your sleep, bro. What's all this?
What you do?
I put 1
You
minute
sleep until
before.
12, innit?
No, we actually wake up because I wake up 6 a.m. every morning.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So don't do that to me.
I'm only joking, bro.
6 a.m. prayer straight.
And then you go back to bed till 12.
Oh, one time I actually stay awake. One time I actually stay awake. But 6 a.m. I'm always awake. I set my alarm 5:59.
Come on.
Please.
Yeah.
I need that kind of
I'm
sleep, bro.
straight. I'm
No
straight
snooze.
up. No, I don't snooze. I don't like that snooze.
Don't mind him. This how yellow wakes up. 6 o'clock.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
That's it. Okay. Next one. The last thing we go in. Well, second to last thing we go into. I put this question. I know all of you may not have an answer, but you actually have to have an answer. Who has thrived the most out of all of us in the last 2 years? Would you say the most out of all of us in the last?
That's hard. That's hard.
Who would you say?
There's 2. There's 3 actually.
You can say the 3, but
There's 3.
you need to say the 1 anyway.
So
regardless.
there's 3.
Go ahead.
Financially, we'll say Kamsi, of course.
Yeah.
When it comes to motivation and doing it, putting in the work, and you know, getting results from what they're doing, the person I think is working the hardest out of all of us,
Toby.
Josh.
Oh, Josh. Okay.
Josh.
That said it's different for all of us. So you can't just say
The
Toby.
person that's doing this
Toby.
and balancing everything
Toby.
is Toby.
Yeah.
So it depends.
That's true.
I actually have a different view,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bring 3 of them. I know it's not just the one person, but I'm gonna
Go
bring
ahead.
3 of them. I'm gonna put your business out there, kind of, but I'm gonna say Michael, Biko, and Frank,
Say your reasons.
because like you guys can cut this out if you want to, so I
We're
don't
not
mind.
cutting
Yeah.
out, so whatever you say, I'm keeping it in.
But the fact that you guys were able to repeat a year of college and like graduate is something that like I just hold so like dearly. And like the way you were able to just strive, because like you guys have literally just went to McDonald's and worked. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
hear that.
But like that like dedication to come in
Yeah.
is something that like it's just like to me like I always say like I actually love you guys.
Love
And
you too, bro.
it's because
Love you too. No,
I
love
like,
you too.
I like, of course, we're all doing great things. Of course, we're all doing great things. All of us, Toby, Kamsi, Yele as well, right? But I think it's that thing that I'm just really like tired and drawn to. That like whenever I just see you guys doing anything, it just like really makes me happy. So that's why I would say.
I respect
Okay.
that. Nah, I hear that. I hear
Okay.
that. I would have said Toby. I think
Yeah.
it's just because Toby, the amount of things that you've been involved with over the last 2 years, whether that's kind of you're meeting kind of modeling artists now. You know what I mean? You're traveling around the world. I mean, now that you're working with RTE, like you're meeting with like managing directors.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like you have your own kind of private conversations with them, and of course you're an entrepreneur. So come on. No, I'm not making it blush. I would have just said, I would have just said Toby. So listen, Toby. The future is bright. Like the future is bright for everybody here. So,
Of course,
well, yeah,
we
of course.
cannot
I'm just
one
saying.
succeed. We are all
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, that's why we're waiting for Kamsi to sponsor our dinner tonight. Guys, can I say one thing? Can I say
You
one
can't
thing?
say one thing.
Can I say one thing? This is when I knew Kamsi was clear. Yeah. Cool. Remember when we went go-karting?
You
Right?
paid for everyone.
Wait, no.
No
We
way.
went go-karting. Yeah. We got food. We got food. Right. Cool. And we did go-karting. After we got food, cool. After our food, when we went draw that got food, cool. Everybody was paying. We all paid separate. So everybody was paying. Cool. The woman was asking, "How much tip do you want?" Everyone saying 0 paid, 0 paid. Tell me why. Kamsi's food was like €30. Yeah. He paid €20.
Oh my days.
€20
Tip.
Tip.
Just feed in generous. Just feed in
I'm not
generous.
gonna lie, shout out to Weavers.
No, shout out to Weavers.
Because I'm not gonna lie, they deserve that tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
They deserve that shit because
Wait, so shit is better than tip, yeah?
no way. Let me tell you why. It's cause there was literally like 20 of us or some shit, something mad like that. There was like 20 people on a random night. Just pulled up to eat, and they actually made space for 20 people. So obviously, I was a tip, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I want like shout out to that man.
It should have been more money than 20. But
Yeah, I hear the shout out, but like they're trying to make money too. So.
Yeah, of course.
That's true.
I hear it.
No,
They're
that's
trying to
actually
make money.
that's not about it, because
true.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, trying to
But still, somehow there was money left on the bill at the end. Someone didn't pay.
Wait. And I had to pay it. So Kamsi,
Oh, you paid it?
reimburse you?
So maybe you're the one that.
you're the baller.
So let me take care of them.
How much is left over?
It's because
57.
No, it was 17. It's because it was like when she said it, there was like 3 girls around. So it's like I wasn't gonna let the girls do it.
Bro did the Ivan Tony. You did the Ivan Tony. You just
Okay.
No, you go. I was looking with you.
I was looking at
No,
you.
you go.
Alright, okay.
That's a TikTok clip.
Yeah.
So who has fired the most in the last 2 years, yeah? And to be honest, it's going to be kind of a generic answer.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe not too generic. I don't know. Obviously, I feel like we've all thrived in our own ways because honestly, yeah, sometimes the same way you guys are watching my stories, the same way I watch you guys' stories as well. Sometimes I'll just see one random clip of someone doing something. I'm like, how the hell that happen to you? So, like, none of the obviously, of course, I want you guys to achieve stuff and I want you guys to do well. But like sometimes,
You gotta pop out and show.
yeah, you know, you guys are really just popping out and just like doing amazing things, and it's like, oh my god, like all the boys are winning. Do you get me? And it's a great feeling when like all your boys are winning together, and of course, that's what keeps you going. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So, like, thriving wise, I feel like we're actually all thriving currently and everything because again, I know the college days. I know like repeat exams. I know like failing. I understand all that. Like I've experienced all these different feelings again with the guys as well. Like so, it's like now that we're all like telling each other like, oh, we're doing this. Again, I remember now because guys. Like yes, no wait. Like, this is meaningful, right? So don't rush.
Nah, that's what.
Sorry, bro.
The first thing now, yeah. Like I remember, me and Yezi sat. I think it was probably on the 4th floor actually. We sat in room 473. It was when we actually talked about the first idea of like Uncle Zaji and everything. And this is a character we created and everything. Obviously, it did amazingly well on ProKlaimers. And I just remember from that day, obviously seeing Yezi like take on this like character and everything, just like he just killed it basically. But of course, I just said like, yeah, this guy, he's just bound to blow kind of thing. And then there was now like, maybe it was last year, like maybe it was this year, I can't remember now. Yeah, both now. But like he was like, yeah, I was in this video. And I remember reading the comment sections and seeing how everyone like saw
Bring him back.
his personality there. Like again, he was only supposed to be in a segment of it,
Yeah.
but everyone was like, no, he was so funny. Like, and again, that's that like spark that everyone sees, you know. So now it's like everyone can see that as well. And it's not just like you and the boys kind of thing. So yeah, like honestly, like you're doing amazing.
Thank you, bro.
And
Go
plus,
subscribe
I
to
just-
get the TV. Go
Just say one thing,
subscribe.
yeah. You know that video, yeah? See how there was like what 10 people in that video?
Yeah.
He was the one that like
He's the one that
he was the highlight. It was the highlight of the video.
They don't know about Yele in DIT days 2018.
Yeah.
man.
Okay, guys, I'm not done. I know. I
Sorry,
talked
sorry,
too much.
sorry.
No, Gasman, keep going. Keep going. Keep
So
going.
no, again, so obviously like seeing how far as he's come and everything, and he's actually like achieving the things that he wants to achieve and everything. So like it's amazing to see, honestly.
Man's transition.
Thank you, bro. Mine is just me and you in it left. Have you
You
got?
serious?
I haven't said
Yeah,
that.
Okay, I'll go anyway.
Just to say one, I beg.
Yeah, no, I only have one. That I guess I was one. You was 18. Anyway, mine, how I would rate thriving, the first thing of thriving is spiritually. And the person I would say that is Michael. Looking at Michael 2 years ago spiritually and 2 years now is massive change, massive growth, massive learning. He knows more about God. He's more secure and stuff. He's more on this God thing, and I love to see that. So that's how I'll be telling you.
Yes, I've noticed that too, bro.
No, actually, I've noticed that too.
So I had to call him saying Michael for real.
Damn, I wasn't prepared for this one, but I would say Toby. To be honest, this guy doesn't sleep at all, man. I'm like, whenever I call him during the night, I'm like, wow, this nigga. I mean, this.
Why you calling him so late? Why you calling him so late in the night though?
I need something.
Can he not talk to the
No, cut that. What do you need?
Cut out, please.
Okay, wait. I need assistance from my
Niggas
bro. I'm just checking up.
What?
You're falling deeper and deeper and deeper.
I'm just checking up.
Wait, can I just ask something? I just want to ask you something, please. And Toby as well. So do you give him assistance at night?
Hey, yo,
Like,
pause.
let him learn context first before please.
Okay, go.
Okay, let's say coding assistance, okay? Yeah, let's say we'll keep it there. Alright?
In
Hey,
code.
don't let me play. I don't think
In code.
No, wait.
In code.
No,
In code.
I'm just saying that, like,
In code.
let me
No,
clarify.
but okay, I didn't wink.
No, you don't need to clarify, bro. Keep going. You guys do your thing.
Hey yo, I'm confident with my sex, alright?
You mean sexuality?
Sexuality.
Go ahead. Yeah, and it's good to be confident in that, bro.
Well, yeah, anyways. Well, yeah, just seeing all the work he does, it's
No,
you know,
guys,
it's inspiring. So you know, shout out to you, bro. Honestly,
Shout out to him, man.
Go on, man.
Last
If I
one.
have to just go for one, I'll say Toby as well.
Damn, guys, don't gas me too much.
Stop then. Don't last.
Okay, so see you later. Nah, but you have to gash your boy sometimes. So Toby, like not a lot of people say they're gonna do stuff and do it. You know what I mean? So Toby's actually someone that I think is like a lot of guys should look at Toby and say, yeah, this should be an inspiration for me. This guy says he's gonna do something and he puts in work to do that thing. You know what I mean? Like obviously you heard my point earlier. Like your value comes from one, obviously your competence, but two, what you put into yourself and what comes out of that, you know what I mean? And you can tell that Toby's putting a lot of work into himself, into his craft, and he's reaping the rewards, and by God's grace, he'll continue to grow,
I'm a future MD, you know. MD.
no, but like for real, do you sleep, bro?
No, I actually like I have sleep deprivation. Like,
that's
I'm joking. But, no, like honestly, I do try to sleep. But
How many hours?
guys, wait,
would
you know
say?
what? Can I? Are we finished off the video now?
No, I'm not finished.
Guys, wait, can
I
I?
still want to.
Let's finish this video. Let's finish
No,
this
but I want to say one more thing.
I actually want
Guys, because I actually wouldn't be in this position without Toby, man. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, when his laptop broke, now talking about your laptop, bro. Come on. Yeah, so his laptop broke, and then it forced me to edit. And it forced me to start editing for people. And then I was like, oh, I can make money. Wow. And then, yeah. So, yeah.
Let's continue.
But last thing, yeah, before we go, obviously, we're not stopping. We have videos for you guys, and we're gonna keep going. So we've recorded a lot of things. So, boys, what's the best video we recorded apart from the one that's out?
It's on now.
And the one that's out is the car video,
The driving
destination video. So apart from that, What is the best? I don't even have the list.
Ever or what?
No.
Right now,
That was recorded. That's loading. Yeah.
Oh, the sports day one.
The sports day
Actually,
one.
I can't lie.
I thought that was great
No,
crack
but
voice.
you know what? Yeah. Again, I used to watch some of like the Simon videos like growing up and everything, and I used to see those moments, and I used to be like, "Small, you get gas with them." Like,
Yeah.
they do something. I didn't know what it felt like, guys. There was a screenshot that was sent to me. Yeah, and I'm gonna insert it, guys. But the kind of joy I was feeling in that moment, guys. I won the World Cup. I can't lie. I actually won the World. And like, I couldn't explain it, but it's just in that moment, like, you know what I mean. So
Guys, the eggs that listen, I don't want to say too much. Yeah, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much.
Talk about that.
That video was that video was genuinely one of the best ideas, execution, and obviously that was like that day was so
Exactly, yeah, 100%.
When Josh hit that.
Lives up to that.
wait, don't.
When I
Let's hope it goes out.
Hey, I was about to say that. Let's hope it goes out.
Guys,
Hey, remember?
stay tuned for that video. Yeah,
Is that the one coming?
2024. It's going to come out.
2025.
Maybe 25 though. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, it depends how many likes you guys give us. Well, that's true. But do you guys have any other ones? Because I actually can't think of any other ones. Because the kind of video, I love that. I won't like. Well, we can't pick that one, but. And I wasn't at the sports day, so I do.
They try not to drink challenge or something. I can't.
What'd you say?
I try not to.
I wasn't there.
Because like it was good, yeah. You know, it was good because of like how challenging it was, yeah. And like again, that was like the first time we're actually doing like proper challenges. Like we're not like bypassing things. It was hard. You get me? But
That video was not good. What are you talking about?
That video was good.
That was torture.
Yeah, it was good.
Wait, can I say this video?
Yeah, you can.
No, that's a cop out.
Josh is just like.
It's not a cop out.
You just want to say you love us again. innit?
Yeah. Guys, you know, there's going to be a count of how many times I said it.
But that's good.
I just love you guys. You know?
I love you.
And I just like, you know,
No, bro.
I just love the way we've just been able to
I know it is. It's guess the Irish accent, but
That's what I was gonna say.
we have. I think that was just a starter of that type of video. Like
That was funny.
and
that was
where we could, what we could do with that video, do like more guess the, you know. But then again, it still depends if you guys like and subscribe.
sponsors as well, right?
Yeah, sponsors. I can't wait. Do you know what I can't wait for? Videos that we give people stuff. Those what give me joy. When I was doing the AJ video, the joy that I had was when we were just giving Krispy Kremes out. Like that's the videos I can't wait.
really
But
good.
we need you guys for that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, guys, if anyone wants to sponsor us, like we're actually open for sponsorship.
Yeah.
Now, you know, so
Sponsors.
if you guys want to sponsor the Proclaimers,
Hit us up.
we are very brand friendly, as you can see. You know, we're just genuine Black Irish lads.
And would you not support black
Most of us are black
men?
Irish lads.
Do you not support black men that are Irish, that are doing well in life? Yes, of course.
Wait.
What did he say? What did he say?
Irish domiciled.
Mike.
Anyway, guys. Anyway, we're finishing the video. Don't get in trouble. Anyway, guys, thank you.
You still
No,
haven't liked. You
no,
still haven't liked.
no.
What are you waiting for?
They've liked. I trust you.
I
Bye.
share with a
Bye.
friend.